YouTube, I'm back at it. I am back home from a awesome trip. When I tell you, I conquered a lot of my bucket list on this trip right here. Man, I knocked that bad boy in the head. Good God Almighty. I love to set them good goals for myself. And it feels so good when you complete them goals. Let me tell you now. It feels good now. Let me give you a rundown what I did while we headed to work. And I'm shooting the vlog. To be honest with you, I really shouldn't be shooting one. I got so much video to go through and to do. Man, I'm videoed out. Do you hear me? It'll be around spring before I get all these videos put together. My goodness, I appreciate a thumbs up, a like, and a view. It kind of helps my channel grow. Subscribe, it helps my channel grow. It does, it really does. It means something in the YouTube land. Okay. We went to Panama City for Thunder Beach. Thunder Beach. Go ahead, girl. And by the way, I am Slappy. Or Slappy Adventures.
Stop me! You're gonna have to kill me!
On three, Slappy Adventure. 1, 2, 3. Slappy Adventure.
And I like to go on motorcycle tours. Hold on, let me give you a breakdown. Let me get on my patented. Let me give you my patented hook 'em slapping right here. This is when I come around this damn corner, hit that interstate, and get ready to bust a move to work. Ugh. I got it, y'all. I'm hooking it, y'all. I'm hooking it. Good God about it. Anyway, I'm Slappy with Slappy Adventures. I do a lot of riding my motorcycles. It's not only a motorcycle page. It's definitely not only a Goldwing page, even though I own 2 of them. And I got a Suzuki Boulevard M109R. I put a little bit of family stuff on there. I put some of I got an old car I put on there. I do a little bit of everything. I should have named it Slappy's World, because this is just my world, and I bring you around and show you some pieces of it that ride. So, on this last trip I did, we went down to Panama City. I can't remember how many people was, maybe 7 motorcycles. I guess 7 motorcycles. And, went to Panama City for Thunder Beach Fall Rally 2022. Hung out there for 3 days, or 3 nights rather. And then we end up, and it was cold, man. We left at 31 degrees. God about it. We left there. We went on, some of us did now. I think 3 of them went back home. They just went down for the long weekend. 3 of them went back home, and the rest of us continue on. Went down through Galveston. We put old Pinky and the Brain down. They went home to spend some time with the Brain's father while we was running around there in South Texas. Went through Corpus Christi. Didn't spend a whole lot of time there. We dropped up 2 of them over there. Then 3 of us went on to Laredo, Texas. So we can go across the Mexican border just to get a taco for Taco Tuesday. And 2 of us done that. Me and 2 guns. We did that, y'all. We went and got us a burrito, a taco, and said we went over there. And then we trucked it on to Big Bend, Texas. Big Bend National Park. We stayed in a ghost town. Doggone, I can't pronounce that word. Talaquilla? That's close enough. We stayed there and explored Big Bend. We went through Big Bend, but explored it the next day and gave it a good old look-see. Went and seen everything we could see. Seen a whole bunch of bear scat. Seen a whole bunch of daggum good views. Bought some trinkets from the Mexican people that come across the border to sell their crafts. They got a pretty good system set up over there for that. Seen some wild horses and some wild donkeys. Go figure. I was hoping to see a bear, not too damn close, but close enough to say, hey, I seen a bear. But went up Highway 170 from Tanacoelia. I can't say that word. But man, that was an awesome piece of road. Finally got to the interstate, hauled ass back towards coming home. And while we was coming home, we had seen a pack of Harleys. Here goes a little story inside of this itinerary deal. We was coming down, I seen the whole pack of Harleys. Well, about 6 of them, maybe 5 or 6 of them. They was riding, I'm like, daggone, there goes some Harleys. We riding. And they got off, and we kept going, and we would get off, and we see them passing. So we was kind of doing a back and forth type of deal. Well, we had one more gas stop before we went into San Antonio, and we pulled in there, and there they was. And, they was real friendly folks, man. We all, how I do. I talk to anybody. I go up there and shoot the shit with them and shoot the bobo with them, threw my card on them and everything, and invited them to come ride around in my backyard. East Tennessee's always been a draw for folks to ride that old Tail the Dragon, even though there's more to see than the daggone tail, but people just love to ride that tail. And forgot about the badass biker chicks. We met them up there in Big Bend. But get back to the Harleys. Got to talking to them. A couple of them introduced themselves, shook my hand and everything. And then the other one kind of broke it down. He said, let me introduce myself again to you. I said, okay. He stuck his hand out there, his right hand, of course. He said, I'm a Mongol. I'm so-and-so with the Mongols. I said, okay. Hell, I've heard of you guys. He said, oh, have you? I said, yes, sir. I said, yeah, I've heard of you guys, the history of you. He said, well, everything you read ain't bad. I said, nah. I said, hey, you got good, bad, and everything. He said, yeah. He said, we ain't bad, allegedly. He making a joke, allegedly. I said, I hear you. I said, I treat men like men. And that's just where I was raised. And we sat down there and shot the bobo with him. And it was a good little deal, But after we left her, we went on to, got wet. After about 8-9 days of being out there, we got wet one time. And we really could have beat the rain. We really could have beat it if we'd have got on up and left. But anyway, we ran in rain for about an hour or 2, maybe 3. And we ran out of it. It was chasing us. It was behind us the whole time. And that's the only time we went through Houston and picked up Pink in the Brain, and we carried on. We carried on. So got back Saturday and took me a couple of days off to kind of recuperate. And now I'm back at it, you guys. Headed to the real world to come pay for these things. Now I can kind of set my mind on trying to get this Alaska trip planned out and get it set up where I can make that goal come true, I'm working on it, y'all. I just wanted to pop on here and give you an itinerary. Kind of took longer than it should have had, but we headed to the workplace, and it's that away.